Hello and welcome back to God Really, my ongoing conversation with Chris Price, the lead pastor at the Calvary Baptist Church in Coquitlam, British Columbia. You know, when it comes to the term evil, it's a really curious question for a non-believer. We're told that God created everything. So if God created everything, then did He not also create evil? Is He not also responsible for evil? To me, it's a very logical answer. I mean, if we take a stick, one end we'll call good, the other end we'll call evil, but it's still the same stick. So the bottom line is, did God not create evil too? Here's what Chris had to say about that.
It's really key how you define evil. I think God created everything. I don't think evil is a thing or a substance, as a philosopher would call it. So I think evil is a corruption of the good. For example, if I take a chair and I throw it at you, I say I don't like the video, you cut it to make me look an idiot. And I could have done that on my own, you know? And so I'm upset with you, I take the chair, I throw it at you. Well, I think that's an evil act. It's something that ought not to be done. But in order to do that, I have to exist and have a mind and a will, and the chair has to be there. But my mind and my will and my existence and the chair are all good things. Evil happens when I take these good things and use it for a wrong purpose. So everything God created is good. One of the good things He created is free will, which makes possible virtue and moral development and love and relationship and worship and all the things that really make human experience meaningful and profound. Sometimes people say, well, why didn't God create humans without free will? And I think that's like asking, why didn't God create humans without creating humans? I don't think that makes sense. With freedom, though, you know, if you're free to be good, you're necessarily free to be bad. If you're free to love, you're free to hate. And so God didn't create evil, we do. God permits that in light of His greater purpose of giving space for love and relationship and virtue. And also, I think, to show forth the glory of His mercy and grace in saving sinners through His Son, Jesus Christ. And apart from sin and evil, that wouldn't have occurred. But, you know, when it comes to evil, I don't think most people feel it solely on an intellectual level, right? There is the logical problem of evil, but then there's the emotional problem, the existential problem. And most people I meet deal with it on that level, right? And so I don't go into a hospital room where someone's dying of cancer and talk about free will. When there's a horrific school shooting, I don't talk about free will, right? I mean, I think that there's other ways the Christian worldview addresses suffering that helps emotionally, that provides strength and resources to cope with it. The problem of evil is multiple problems, right? There's a logical problem, and then there's a pastoral existential problem. And I think the Bible addresses both.